Well, I think we started this venture because we feel like we're experts in training the body to be good at football and to be at a championship level of football. But we love sports psychology, love the idea of it. We're not experts in it. And to have an expert on campus here that could interact with our players and teach our players and train the brain, so to say, was a great thing for us. And I think we found great benefit to that throughout the course of the season. There are a lot of different aspects where she impacted, our kids, our roster, our team, our success. On the field, I think the biggest way is she was actually there on the sideline and interacting with our players a little bit, but I think more importantly, watching what was going on during the course of the game and seeing how she could take that to the classroom the following Thursday and help mold our players to be a little bit better. And I can think specifically about a time where we talked about momentum and generating momentum in the classroom, and you could actually see things taking place on the football field that we had talked about in the classroom. So that's a pretty neat thing from a football coaching standpoint to see those things helping us win football games. I think the biggest area where she's been an impact on our guys is just them personally, becoming better football players, becoming better athletes. I think if you talk to our players, you'd find that it becomes pervasive across their entire lives. It's impacting their academic lives, their social lives, and that's a pretty neat thing to hear. Behind me here is our mental toolkit that she gave our program. It's every little thing that we've talked about in the classroom experiences. We've talked about sports psychology and ways that we've become better or can become better. But some specific examples of that, just being able to write some statements on tape on their wrists that help them to calm themselves during key moments or remind themselves of what they need to do to, our big thing is to get your job done or to do your job, and that's one thing that's been big for our guys, is to remind themselves what their job is and how they can go about accomplishing it at the best of their abilities. And then it goes as far as creating wristbands for our guys that actually say Maverick football, do your job. It's a daily reminder of what they have to get done for us to be successful. It starts in the classroom experience, but I think the most important thing is that she's actually taking her observations from our practice field or our game field and implementing things that need to change in our classroom experience so that our kids get better. And maybe it's pointing out something that they're doing a great job of and they can continue doing that or emphasizing it, or something that they're doing a poor job of and they need to change some habits, change some behavior in order to get better in that area. But we talk more about winning the day and going 1-0 each week and attacking each challenge the same way, each challenge we faced each week. And that was something that was very important for our roster, for our kids, and Cinder kind of took off on that and helped our kids believe in it a little bit more. I think it helps to have voices other than coaches that can put some importance on something, put some emphasis on something, so her goal-setting techniques were very important for our guys because they allowed themselves to kind of look inside and set some individual goals and not feel bad about doing that and think about how their individual goals are going to affect our overall team efforts. And then they went further into establishing some team goals and a team identity, really. And that's something that really carried us through a very long and challenging season.